cheers, everybody. What is up, y'all? Welcome to the Coach's Coffee Corner. We got the Prime Day deals part 2 coming at you. So we're going to be going over, again, more deals, more just fitness, products, picks, lifestyle, health, wellness, even some like lifestyle miscellaneous things. If you guys got questions, feel free to hit the chat, the comments. Oh, what's up, Joe? Thanks for the like, homie. I appreciate you. Also, hopefully, we'll get you set up with that situation we were talking about too, man. If you need more help, let me know. We're going to be digging into all the fun stuff. Again, on Amazon, I have our 28-day reset book highlighted right now. That is my giveaway to you guys. That is like the kind of thing I wanted to make available for Prime Day, my gift to you guys. So thanks for joining in, hanging out in the stream. If you guys haven't downloaded or got it on your Kindle already, it's absolutely free. I'll put the link in case you guys want to come hang out. And if you're on, like, again, YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn, any of those platforms, boop, right here. Come hang out over here on Amazon. We'll be digging into, I've got 40 products in the carousel. Every single product that I picked was picked because it has a Prime Day deal. Everything is discounted right now. So today is the last day for, I would say, 99% of these deals. Maybe some of the companies are going to let the deals run for like a couple of days, but 99% of the companies, the deals are going to be off after today. And they're also on a time-sensitive window. So hop on that, get on the deals. We'll go through different things. I've also got a lot of the products kind of underneath by my feet. I'm maybe be shooting some Shoppo videos while we're going through it, so you guys can ask me questions in real time that I can kind of go over, highlight, add value for you guys. Again, if you hit the chat, I'll be able to address any of those questions or hop on over here to Amazon. And like it says, feel free to ask questions. Whatever questions you got, hit me in the chat, hit me in the comments. It's all good, all appreciated. Let's see, where do we even want to start? Ooh, you know what? I actually left a few things at the gym too, because they've been like just so well responded to. So let me actually pull up the Shishibo puzzle piece, because this is one that I made a video for. It doesn't look like it's up. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull up the pictures that I got for this as well. Also, I'm going to just share with you guys. Check this out. I made an entire list of Prime Day deals. So you can go through all of this. It's almost 200 products, 197 products. I'm going to start all the way down here at the bottom. And if you notice, all of these have Prime Day deals. Now, some of them the deals have already expired because they were like lightning deals or special promos, new releases. But like all of these items have or had Prime Day deals. So I'm literally going to start at the bottom, pull my way all the way up. Go over a lot of these. And if you guys want to see more, again, go to my right here to the shop. And if you go to my ideas list, so you go right here, Amazon.com shop, I'll pull it up for you guys. Let's pull up our shop. Oh, what's up, Coach Mike, right there. So you go up to the shop. Let me show you guys something cool. You go to this ideas list section right here. I've got all these different things broken down. I have all the Prime Day deals broken down right here. I pinned it to the top for y'all. And then you're also going to see all the content just recently we made. And again, this is what I was talking about, that Shishibo puzzle piece. Let me highlight it real quick. This is actually all the different shapes and designs that you can kind of turn it into, which I thought was super cool. It's like a fun brain game that you can kind of play with. Well, let me highlight it. Bam. And it's got 33% off. So it's like $17 right now. Also, how's the audio sounding, man? Let me just double check my audio. Hey, what's up, baby? Well, how's that audio? Check. Good. All right, sweet. So we got even, hopefully it's a little bit better. I put on my Miono mic. Hopefully that sounds a little bit better. Vicky, have you seen this before, by the way? Look at all the, like, this one kind of cube, this Shishibo right here goes into all these designs. I got the blue one, obviously, instead of the red, but it's just like you can get different color options. These are all the different ones. This is actually at Rogue Combat Club at the gym. I think it's just like fun games we can play with. And I have it. Looks so fun. Oh, audio is great. Sweet. And I have it. It looks so fun. Yeah, dude, it's super fun. And it's also what I did with some of the content I made for this was I do it as like a brain game while I'm warming up to help get my brain ready for workouts just as much as like the physical preparedness aspect. All right. And again, I set up the, oh, look, my chat's actually working. Hey. Sweet. So this is the first time my chat's been working on my desktop in forever. And also tell it like it is. Thank you for the follow. If you guys aren't already, please feel free to follow. Again, the giveaway I'm doing for today, guys, this is a giveaway to everybody. Vicky, I believe you already have the book, and if not, I made it absolutely free. Today's the last day it's going to be free. My brain is concussed at the moment. But when it's better, I want to play. Is it on deal? Yeah, it's on deal. So if you want to, today's the last day. I would get it now and then play it when your brain's kind of feeling better. I do have your book. Boom, right? I remember. But again, guys, it's absolutely free. The Kindle edition is absolutely free right now for download. After today, it's going back to the paid price. I can only give it away for so long. Like Amazon actually only allows us to give it away. I think it's 5 days. I only made it 2 for Prime Day, just so I can save those 3 extra days for another special time of year, maybe Christmas. We're going to come back around. But again, take advantage of this, guys. Like Delbert that's been on here, he actually reversed his A1C levels down to where he no longer was considered a type 2 diabetic. It's again, talk to your physician. This isn't medical advice or anything like that. But it's a massively beneficial tool you can leverage. I'm literally going to run down all the different things. Let's see here. Let's see. What do we want to go with first? So again, I was talking about the Shishibo. Yeah, I would say, Vicky, if you want to get it now. It's got 33% off. And I believe, let's double check. Yeah, that's a Prime Day deal exclusive. So it's going to be up after today. Just wanted to double check on that. So that's the fun part. There's all these cool deals. So one of the things I did want to talk about, I actually have to mix this up. My creatine monohydrate, which I've got right down here. Boop. By Cellucor. Transparently, they did send this to me for free, but my thoughts are my own. So this is the unflavored one I got. So I'm actually going to mix it in. I have some seltzer right here, some strawberry flavored calorie-free seltzer, and I'm going to mix it in because I just had a workout earlier and my body's honestly pretty beat up. So the cool thing about creatine, a lot of people I think have a misconception like, oh, creatine is going to get you bulky and it's going to have water loading. It's like, that's not the role of creatine. Now there is a byproduct of creatine. The benefit is it increases blood flow. That can for sure be a value. And it also helps with what's considered your adenotriphosphate, your ATP replenishment, which is a fancy way of saying it. That's what your body uses for the first 15 seconds of exercise for energy. So creatine is an essential piece to replenishing that. So look, I'm going to mix it in. And this is the unflavored one. So whatever you're drinking, you throw this in with it. It doesn't add any flavor. Some people like flavored because they want to mix it with water and have some taste. I personally like having the unflavored option so that I can mix it with my like seltzer, for example, or I've been messing with mixing it with the C4, the energy powder. And again, 5 grams per serving kind of covers, again, increase. You can impact your performance. And this is like creatine and caffeine are the 2 most like documented research-based supplements. So that's like, it's got a ton of research behind it. I just want to double check. Let's see if this has got an in-link coupon as well. Of course, everything's going to freeze on me right now. Come on, Amazon. Don't do this. Or maybe let me know if you guys can still hear me and everything, or if everything kind of froze on your side as well. If you can't hear me, obviously you're not going to be able to hear that question. But hopefully if you guys can hear me, that's cool. Yeah, and it's again, honestly, also, you mentioned having a concussion, Vicky. Look, I can see in here. All right, awesome. So I'm just, my stuff froze, so that's on my end. I highly recommend look at or just creatine monohydrate in general. It's actually really interesting, like documented supplement for brain health, cognitive function, but also concussive states. I've looked at it because as a fighter, I've been hitting the head over 10,000 times. Oh, what's up, Kmart Kelly? Hey. What's up? So that might be something, talk to your doctor about, look at it, dig into some of the research, really interesting. Like look at the National Institute of Health or PubMed or any kind of like the Harvard Journal or any credible source. And you can see some really interesting documentation on, see if I stop sharing too, if that's going to help. But of course, eventually it's all going to come around. I go to TBI doctor tomorrow and I will ask for sure. Yeah, go to your TBI doctor and bring up creatine monohydrate and their thoughts on it. And then like, see if they have any like things or studies or anything like that. But from my experience, it can be a tremendous tool. Actually, I'll pull up while we're here. I'm going to pull up on Google. 18 for. I want to show you guys something. This is also, if I just like Google a topic, I want to show you what I'm looking for like credible resources. So I just put in creatine for TBI. Look, National Institute of Health, that's a pretty credible source. I always like to see like an independent, a government-based. Now, the thing you have to keep in mind, who's funding these studies. So creatine, nutrition, and traumatic brain injury. So here's the thing, like you don't have to read all this the kind of stuff at the bottom. But what I look for is they did human studies. They also did animal studies. So that's a good thing too. You don't always just want to see like animal studies because sometimes it's a hard correlation. Conclusion, that's what we want to say. Conclusion and recommendations. Okay. Based on the results of both animal and human, creatine represents a promising nutritional supplement for increasing resilience to and treating TBI. That's a really interesting dynamic. Anything to speed this process would be great. Mama ain't got time for this, dude. It's hard. Yeah. And sorry. Yeah. I'm, again, just sending out positive vibes and love. But like, bring this up to your doctor. Talk to them. Might be something you want to take advantage of for Prime Day as well. But again, this is the, I like looking at the National Institute of Health. I'm pretty biased to them just because when I would write a lot of my case studies and papers in college, that was one of the credible sources we were allowed to use as like referencing studies. So, or just a reference in general. So I'm biased to it, but just something to keep in mind. Now, piggybacking with kind of the supplement side of things, I do also have C4. Boom. Got our smart energy pack. So the cool thing about this is, again, they're individual packs, so you don't have to, you could like literally throw it in your gym bag. That's what I do. And then just pop it open, throw it in your drink. Now, I'm going to, again, make some videos on this stuff as well. We're going to have some things popping up and some content popping up on it. But let me pull up again so you can see Smart Energy on the go, the stick pack, sugar-free, fuel and nootropic, which is brain boosting. Again, coffee substitute or alternative. Peach mango. Flavor-wise, it's solid. You got a variety of different flavors here. You can go with, I haven't had the black cherry. I've only had the peach mango, which that's the one I have right now. I got the 14 count. You can also get the 20 count, obviously. But I also like to be very mindful with like some of the claims that they make and the biases that maybe. Oh, what's up, Delbert? Morning. How was that workout yesterday, dude? So here's the cool thing. 200 milligrams of caffeine derived from green coffee beans. So keep in mind, this is still driving caffeine. Okay. So it's not like a caffeine free or stimulant free. So if you have sensitivity to stimulants or caffeine, this may not be the option for you. But again, clinically studied to elevate, again, and that's just caffeine in general. Caffeine and creatine are the two most like documented supplements in like throughout the test of time. Now, if we look at this, again, you got 5 calories per stick. Notice also you got some sodium, but it's really, look at that, potassium, and you got some nice niacin and your vitamin B. So you're getting some good nutrients in. But the key thing is it's 200 milligrams of caffeine. So I'm not even going to drink this today because I've already had my coffee. Killer workout. My arms are so awesome. I love to hear it, but wanted to highlight again, whether it's the 14 count pack you get or the 20 count pack, this is the Prime Day deal. Take advantage of it. It's the last day they're going to be having it. And this is something I've been working in that I've really been enjoying because I'll do my jujitsu. Like today I had jujitsu in the morning since I was live streaming. I didn't do my traditional workout. And honestly, my knee's pretty jacked up. So I was going to do a core workout with you guys today, but I'm going to just keep going over all the products and we'll save the workout for next week. Yeah, Sam, come hang out. So, Sam, I'm going to ask you a question. So, we got one of my buddies, fighters, and friends over here, Sam. I'm going to ask you a question. What do you think are the 2 most documented, studied supplements are? Putting you on the spot. Let's see what Sam comes. Because I literally just said this and you missed it, obviously. So, I want to see what comes to mind for you.
I would say
I'm drinking them both right now. I'll give you a hint.
caffeine and creatine.
Woo! Look at that.
Yeah.
Young Sam. So, yes, that's exactly it. Caffeine and creatine. Now, someone in the chat mentioned creatine and, caffeine and creatine. So that whether it's coffee, whether it's a derivative from green tea, whatever. So I actually have you tried one of these? The C4? I'm not drinking it today because I already have my coffee. But if you want to save it for later, you can drink it now. It's up to you. You don't have to do it. You can also make a video on it if you want to. It's your life. You live it.
Right.
But someone was just saying in the chat before, Vicky was saying how she's going to her TBI tomorrow, traumatic brain injury doctor.
Yeah.
And creatine, I don't know if you've seen this, a lot of studies coming out with creatine. I'll throw this back on the screen, that from the NHI, or the NIH, National Institute of Health, and specifically the National Library of Medicine, has been doing studies with human and animals. And what they found was there's a lot of promising research supporting the benefits of creatine, not only creating resiliency against traumatic brain injury, but treating it as well.
Yeah.
So if you want to help support your brain and not get injured as easily with that, get your creatine on daily. That's why I put 5 grams of the unflavored one right in here by Cellucor. Where did I put it? I was going to give it to you, but where did it go? Right here. So if you want to mix them into your seltzer, you can. You don't have to, but I would say throw 1 scoop, 5 grams, drink that every single day. Like every day on the daily. Massively help your brain, blood flow before workout. People are like, oh, do I need to have it before workout? Cool thing is actually take some time for the creatine to metabolize and digest. So it doesn't matter if you have it like right before one time. It's about the like reoccurring habit of it. Now, creatine's an amino acid you'll get from food anyway. Fun fact, guys. But just something to take note of. Also, how to go with your second strategic plan. You have to go into the personal details, but
yeah, it was a little bit easier.
Sweet. Yeah, Rising Sun, what's up? Do you want to take a seat? I mean, you don't have to hang out for this, but if you want to take a seat and hang while we live stream, we could chat about any details you want. Unfortunately, we're live, so I don't know how much you want to get into the personal aspects, and we can always go over it afterwards as well. I wonder if that would help folks with family history of dementia. Ooh, so that's a really good question, Rising Sun. So I don't want to speak too much to specific cognitive dynamics of it. Hey, Delbert, PA and Rising Sun. But there is some continuous research. Again, I just pulled up for the TBI specifically. But yeah, even for dementia, again, cognitive development, Alzheimer's, there's a lot of overlapping features. Now, when we talk about that, the other thing that I was kind of talking about and I'll highlight from before is the Shishibo shape-shifting kind of brain game, this puzzle piece. This is one that I don't know if you saw at the gym. Can you see the TV or should I turn this a little bit? I'll turn this. Boom. We're going to get young Sam to be able to see too. So, oh no. So the only reason I did that is because I got to lift the TV. You guys can probably still see, but now our TV just kind of shut off. So I'm going to make sure that we're good on our end. But cool thing is, again, it's a brain game. So there's all these things that you can do naturally to support brain function, brain resiliency, whether it's with supplementation, with your food, with exercise, with brain games, just like this Shishibo. Again, it has all these different shapes that it can kind of transform into. And that's what I kind of got right here. So if we pull it up, again, I have a video that's going to be coming up soon for you guys as well, but it's just a really cool option. You got I actually got, I believe the Blue Planet color is the one that I got, which you can see right here. It's got all these fun different shapes. It's almost like, not paper mache. Gina was awesome and posted in Discord about you going live, by the way. Woo woo. Yeah, Gina, I appreciate that. She rocks. Love G. Have you guys been, speaking of which, let's pause for a second. I've been just ranting at you guys. Have you guys gotten any good Prime Day deals? Delbert, I know you were hunting for the TV deal. I'm curious if you got anything for that. What about you, Rising Sun, Vicky? Do you guys get any good deals or anything you're excited about? Vicky, actually, you said yesterday you got a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to remember if Rising Sun, what'd you get? And have you been shopping for anything, Sam, for Prime Day?
No, I've been trying to save my money.
Good move. So here's what I'll say, guys. I plan for these kinds of things. Like this Prime Day, we didn't plan on getting any, so we didn't get anything. I mean, maybe I got Cellucor, I got some basic supplemental stuff. No TV yet. Keep my eyes open. Nice. But next year, Ashley and I talked about we're going to wait for a TV. And then we're also going to do I got to get a new laptop because the laptop you see right there, I think that's a 2017, which is still newer, but it's 6 years old now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dang, all right. Yeah. 6 years after a period of time, eventually I got to upgrade my stuff. I purchased a 50-inch TV for $160. Nice. Dang, $160. That's actually a really good deal. So that's what we were looking at too. Also, fun fact, guys, I'm going to show you something cool. Check this out. I don't know if you knew this, Sam, but I'm going to show you guys a little tricky poo. So you type into Amazon and type in Amazon warehouse. Now that brings you to a subsection of Amazon that is not most people don't know about quality, pre-owned, used, or just open box products that haven't been used. So they've been maybe just unboxed and they got sent back. They're not refurbished. They're just pre-owned. So for example, TVs, I think it's 20% off minimum discount. So let's see if we got, this is just all different types of, here we go. go. Oh, that's a really cool one. So this one's pretty dope. This one actually they have at the Castle House Estate. It's not only a TV, but like notice how it's like artwork too. So this is like a really, really cool. This is like a $3,000, $4,000 type TV. That's $1,000, which is still $1,000, $1,000. Don't get me wrong. But you can have this like cool artwork style and then use it as a TV too, which I think is really, really cool. What do you guys think? Let's see if I missed anything in the chat. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. Let's see, what else are we going to get into? Ooh, you know what I was going to save for today that now since it's here, we're going to do an unboxing of our ratchet set. This is actually from a friend of mine. Shout out to Charlie. I don't want to put out all of his personal info, but he sent this to me. Again, he's not paying me for this. He just like sent it out for free. So I wanted to like give an honest, transparent like unboxing video. And what I'm going to do is you guys get to see, I'll do some unboxing and content a little behind the scenes. We're going to pull this out of the way. You can see me throw my lavalier on. Boop. And then also, guys, for those of you that don't know Young Sam, I'm going to whip my the OBS bot over really quick, and I'll highlight the OBS bot so you guys can see. Don't mind, my garage is a crazy mess right now, so just transparently. Don't judge. But we're going to whip it around to Young Sam real quick. Whoop, there he is. Say hi, Young Sam. I'll kick the mic to you.
Howdy.
So introduce yourself. I mean, you guys might have seen him before, just from like other videos, content, whatnot. So tell us a little bit about you, Sam, because you might also be joining us here on Amazon in the months to come. What's up? Delbert says, "What's up?"
Yeah. So I'm Sam. You can call me Young Sam.
Yeah, I forget I call you that.
Yeah. That's what most people know me by.
We'll tell them why. It's probably obvious, but
yeah, I'm pretty young.
How old are you, Sam?
I'm 18 now, but when I got that nickname, I was either 15 or 16.
16?
Yeah.
Maybe 15 actually.
Yeah, so I was a lot younger when I got it, but still young. I'm starting a little business called Lace Up.
Already started, not starting, already started.
Already started it. Yeah, and I just want to help people get better with their fitness stuff. That's my biz.
Boom. So yeah, I figured I'll just like sweep it on over. We're going to bring it back over here. Whoop. If you guys have questions for Sam, feel free to drop it over. Now again, notice that's the cool thing about the OBS bot. Look at that. Oh yeah, we'll bring the mic over. Thank you, sir. That's the cool thing about the setup. Now the other cool thing is I'm going to be moving into, finally got word our studio space is pretty much ready. We're just going to sign the leasing agreements. Then we're up in there. Now it is time to do our official kind of like unboxing for the ratchet set. And while I'm doing this, if you guys have specific questions or features you want me to speak to that you think would be helpful, feel free to let me know. I'm just going to frame it up right here. And also I'm using my Lamicall kind of phone holder. So you guys saw me talk about this yesterday. I had some Prime Day deals. I might still have them today. And the reason I highlight that, or let me actually highlight the ratchet set I'm about to dig into, is because while Prime Day is going down, you might as well take advantage of it, right? Then we'll pull this puppy up. Boom. I have the kind of features. So we got wrench set. We got universal sizes 8mm, 10mm, 11mm. Ooh, 2-piece, 8-in-1. Pretty sweet. Looking for a universal ratchet set, you got the 2-piece right here. It's really an 8-in-1 with 2 pieces, but having 8 different variations and options. So I wanted to literally do this unboxing so you guys can see it and get like, so the thing that's holding it together right here is like 2 stapled pieces. So it's, I guess, technically 3. Kind of efficient, but came in, didn't get unbunched or anything like that. And then I'm going to be, actually, while I'm recording this, I have a live chat going on. So hopefully you guys in the live chat will ask me any questions you think would be helpful for you guys watching this to go over. Not only does it has the 2 pieces, but it's got 8mm, 10mm, and 11mm sizes. So I'm kind of like looking over here to go through all of the fun pieces. And you can, again, ratchet set, move, which I think is pretty cool. You get a little bit nice of a long lever. And now look, we've got this little like locking mechanism for righty tighty, lefty loosey. So you can actually loose or put which position if you want to actually tighten down whatever kind of piece you're utilizing it on. So loosening it, tightening it, pretty simple, pretty standard. But again, clutch because it takes the place of 8 tools with 2 pieces. So it's way more just space and size efficient And let's see if the chat's got any questions that I can cover for you guys. Looks like that's it. Hopefully that's helpful, and stay tuned for more of me actual demoing these products too. There we go, y'all. See? So again, if you guys got questions, let me know. And oh, they give you a nice little thank you. Thank you for your recent purchase. Receive a free NPT air hose connector set by scanning this QR code. That's smart business right there. I like that. Good move, Charlie. So you get a nice little cross sell. Ooh, register for your 12 months ironclad warranty by scanning this barcode or QR code. So you get the QR code scans for warranty. And they also give you a nice little like, hey, as a thank you. Probably doesn't cost them a lot, but it just adds value at the end of the day. And the more that you can kind of gain, the more you can use and trust their products, the better it is for all parties involved. So now we're going to take that vertical and we're going to put it in the album. Let's see. What else do you guys want to see too? What about you, Young Sam? Do you see anything in here you want me to go over? I might bust out the fit index scale soon. We went over the OBS, but I'm probably going to go into the digestive enzymes as well.
The scale would be cool.
Yes, I'll highlight that. And then we also have the smart tape measure that goes with it, which I'll also dig into. Boom. So let's actually scan this really quick. Do that bathroom life up, Sam. And again, if you guys got questions, you let me know. So yeah, this is the Limatic. Ratchet, right? Apparently I don't know how to spell ratchet right. Here we go. That's it. Beautiful. And then also, guys, if you hadn't, the giveaway that I'm kind of my gift to you guys in this is the 28-day reset Kindle edition is absolutely free. Today is the only day that you can get it. Yesterday we were giving it away, and today's the last day. I wanted my Wait, hold on. I want my dog one TV invite. Limbo? What? Hold on. I think I'm like misreading that, or maybe there's some spaces. I wanted my dog. Did you want to get a TV for your dog? Is that what you're saying? Or is there something else I might be missing? I think that's what you're saying. Like, do you want a TV? Me too, Vicky. I want my dog on TV invite. Okay, now I got it. Doggone. Yeah, okay. Now I'm reading it. And then once Delbert said me too, now I got it. No, I totally get it now. I'm like, what? You want to get one for? I was like, maybe you want to get a TV for your dog so when you leave, because I know people that'll literally leave the TV on for their dog because they're like, oh, well, I don't want them to get like lonely and depressed, so I'll like leave it, which I get. Hey, you know what? Like, so this is an interesting thought that I got. I saw come up in a video was, if a dog's life is like a 7-to-1 ratio. Oh, what's up, Computer Pal Inc? Hey. CP. What's going on, man? How you doing? Feel free to drop your link if you go. Like, do you already go live today? You about to go live? What's going down on your end? How is Prime Day treating you? We're just kind of going over some stuff. So here's one thing I want to. Speaking of a dog, not that like this is like a side note. If a dog's like ratio to our life is 7-to-1, does that mean every day we're gone, they think we're gone for a week? And that's why they're so happy to see us? It was like a thought. I was like, is that really true? I don't know. I'm going to order the PTZ camera from you. Oh, snap. What's up, camera? I would get 2. Is that what you're saying, Vicky? So are you going to go with thank you, by the way, man. The 1080. So here's just one thing I will throw out real quick. So I'm actually using it right now. This is the 4K. This is the 1080 as I got like a piece of hair on it. 270-degree rotation. I'm sure you're familiar with all this fun stuff. But you know what I haven't gotten that I've been talking to OBS Bot about, and I'm going to pull up on their screen really quick, is if we go to OBS Bot, this is the one that I'm using right here. Again, this is the gesture control. I turned gesture control off, I believe. So like you can technically use the gesture control. I turned it off because I talk with my hands so much. I got an invite to buy a Moto Razor for $850. Now I just don't want to drop that much cash on a phone just yet. Yeah, is that the new one? I haven't seen the new one. So what I wanted to pull up is with the OBS Bot, they have also, let's check today's deals, but they have a new one I saw. They don't have the deals on. This is the 4K one that I'm using, 1080 that I just showed you right here. Whoop. And then I also have their AI, the phone mount, but this one they don't have a deal on, but it's really interesting, is their new Tiny 2, which is the same thing, gesture control. All the stuff is the same, but it has voice control now. So you can do voice activation and control instead of just gesture control, which I thought was really cool. But just wanted to highlight that really quick. But I appreciate the support, Computer Pal. All the funsies and much appreciated. One of the things I actually wanted to go into is I'm going to grab, after Sam gets out of the bathroom, I'm going to grab the smart scale that's in there. I have the Fit Index smart scale that we're going to get into next. And I wanted to highlight like why I recommend this for my clients so much. And because it's got 43% off. It's under 20. Anytime this is under $20, I think it's a great time to get it. Just because usually it's at least like $20 to $30. And again, even for that price point, it's a great investment. Because normally like using an in-body scan or a smart scale that's going to be a little bit more insightful, like the smart scale that this is going to offer, is thousands of dollars. Like I look at the in-body scan, like one we were looking at buying, I think it was like $10,000. We were basically, we're still looking at doing it as an investment where I put it at the gym, and then I'm basically going to offer up consulted scans where for like $100, you come in, you do the scan, we go over the reports that you get from it, and then being able to consult saying, hey, here's how much you should be eating. Here's what your body composition is. Here's how we want to train, all those kinds of things. But it's usually going to be like anywhere from $30 to $100 just for one scan. So if you can spend $20 to $30 on the entire scale itself and get that data, that's really cool. Those scales are amazing. I don't know how it even knows all that stuff. Probably uses some math. Yeah, so it uses an algorithm. So from my understanding of it, again, I'll actually grab it once Sam gets out of the bathroom. What it does is you see these little like silver pads right there. I'll pull it up so you can see. Right here, these kind of prods, what they do, so 4 high precision sensors, measurement within 0.2 pounds or 0.05 kilos. So what it does is it sends a light electrical signal through these that you don't even feel. And then what it does is it times how quickly that signal comes back, because muscle, fat, and water have different conductivity levels. So it uses an algorithm based on the data you plug in, and then it spits out these different data points from body fat, your metabolic rate, water levels, muscle mass, bone mass, your metabolic age, protein, visceral fat. Here's the really important one. Visceral fat is one of the most important ones I like to look at for people, because that's the fat around our organs and around our midsection. That's the stuff that can really potentially cause long-term chronic harm. And we want to see that number come down. Subcutaneous fat will come down as a byproduct, but looking at lean mass or fat-free body weight and visceral fat are some of the most important data points. And the cool thing is you can have one scale and have your whole family checking it. Now, I don't know why it's showing the kids, honestly. Like, the kids aren't really going to be worried about body fat. It's more about like maybe hydration levels, maybe worrying more about their like proper like electrolyte balances or their BMI if they're under eating, or they're like I know my kids sometimes they'll pick like birds at times, but you can have your whole family. Like my wife can have an account. I even have clients will come over if we're doing private training sessions and they haven't eaten, they can kind of check it. Or honestly, I give this as a gift a lot of times for clients when they sign up. It's just such a great tool. And again, is it 100% accurate? No. But the thing I always like to highlight, it's no matter the inaccuracies, it's consistent as far as using it as a data point. The key, my visceral fat is 13. It's a little high. Yeah, it's just a little bit, but getting it down, and I'm sure where it was by comparison is a big component. And getting it under 10 is really always like the goal, right? And like single digits is like primo, like really, really like that's kind of the end game where we're always usually working towards with people. All right, I'm going to pause for a second. Getting hyped up, y'all. Getting all hyped up. Let me just double check. I saw a message come in. Let's see if we got any questions coming in. Let's see. Hey, could you change the settings? Oh, so this is something else. This is less for here. Something else in the scheduling. But we'll pull that up. And again, I'm going to dig into this a little bit more. Now, the cool thing with the Fit Index Smart Scale, I also have the Smart Tape, which I also have as well. And the cool thing is this syncs Bluetooth to your phone. All right, so let me pull up. Got to pull up one of my accounts really quick. So I also want to see if I can screen share and pull up, because usually you use it on your phone, but I want to see if I can do it on my computer, which I've never actually tried to do, and see if you guys can actually see the data that it provides. because the smart tape's really cool too. You put it on, it automatically syncs to your app, and then you have that data. So not only will you get, because it is somewhat, bias or like algorithmically based. So then to bridge the gap, see like, oh, it's not showing my body fat going up or down. What I tell clients to do too is having them take pictures and then also doing circumference measurements with the tape so that we can compare like, all right, look, your waist is going down. Even if it's not showing everything else is like moving, we can see with other measurable data points, which I think is very valuable. All right, now I just got to pull up my calendar. I got to play with my settings real quick because someone's trying to book something with me and I realize doesn't show. Please don't tell me I have to go through individual. Oh, there's young Sam.
Yeah.
All right, so what I'm doing is I'm going to run into that bathroom real quick and get the smart scale. Were you in this bathroom? Wait, can you do me a favor then? In that same bathroom on the floor is this Fit Index Smarts. Actually, fuck it. I got, because there's also the tape I want to get too. There's tape and I don't want you. Pop in that chair, Sam. You don't have to. Please let me over here.
What's up, y'all? I don't know what to talk about. Let's see. Who's looking at these products, right? Ooh, I'm gonna look at this deal right here. Bam. The D-Moose dip belt for weightlifting. I've been looking to get one of these because I'm really into calisthenics, and like those dips, I like them for building your chest muscles. And, I'm not the heaviest dude in the world, so adding some weight on there, I could definitely see how that would benefit your lifting.
What's that? Getting your creatines on? Oh, the
yeah.
weighted dip. Thank you. Of course. Yeah, this is for sure a great tool. So I also brought out one of our other sponsors, the BitVay flosser and toothbrush, which we'll get into. So here's a cool thing, guys. This may sound weird, but one of I don't even know how many. I think he's like a 6-time kickboxing world champion. I used to train with back in New York. He's in the military now, and he had a very interesting perspective. First time I heard anyone talk about this, we talked about like self-care. We would talk about all these things, and he's like, your dental hygiene is a massive part of your health and wellness. Because here's a cool thing. It's like, it's part of a routine, but it's also you taking care of your body. But interestingly enough, the health of your mouth is massive. Like if you get an infection or anything in your mouth, you're drastically more vulnerable to like dying and infections or anything like that. So taking care of your gums, taking care of your teeth. And I was like, oh man, I never really like thought about it to that degree. Like obviously I brushed my teeth and like when I had orthodontics appointments, because I had braces and stuff, I like knew how important taking care of your teeth was, but I never thought in that capacity. So I thought that was interesting. But so now we're going to go to first the smart tape. So look, you can pull it out, turn this puppy on. Boop. Oh, the battery's dead. Of course the battery's dead. But the cool thing is it comes with backup batteries, and I got more. So on the back, I'm going to show you guys some cool features. You basically just unlock it to the left. Wait, hold on. Did I miss something? All right. Let's take this off. I don't have to technically take that off, but I realized I never did, so might as well now. Unlock this puppy. Is it already unlocked? Yeah, unlocked. Apparently, I never have done this. I could have sworn I did this before. All right. See this back part with the screws? We got to unscrew that part. So I'm not doing all that right now. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I feel like I should be able to just unscrew this, though. I feel like last time it was easier. Oh, look at young Sam trying to get a tool set. That's going to be like a... Does it? Oh, you know what? Let's try it. Yeah. Sam coming in clutch with my... He almost has the same last name, too. Let's see if these screwdrivers actually fit in here. Nah, they're going to be too big. But thank you either way, young Sam. I actually did a video on this as well. One of our other pieces of content. But for the time being, and this is something I guess just to take note of, I kind of feel like it still should be able to unlock. I'm like not giving up. Either way. when you pull on it, not only does it give you the actual measurements, but this will sync Bluetooth to the app. So I'm going to try and see if I can pull this up on my computer, which I don't think I can. I think it's like just through the phone, but it's a free app you download. And then you have your circumference measurements. So now let's go to the smart scale really quick and pull this up too. So boom. So you can see, again, this is those electrodes I was talking about. So if you put pressure on it. Now, the cool thing is you could switch. It's got the batteries right here. It's 3. It comes with the batteries too. So you don't have to worry about, do I need to order batteries with it? The only thing to keep in mind is obviously since it has batteries, you're going to eventually need to order more or get chargeable ones from Amazon, right? Amazon Basics, they got those chargeable batteries, y'all. Again, put it on the floor. The only thing I recommend with this, guys, when people take their body composition, they tend to do it like more than once a week, or they'll do it throughout the day. Do it with as little clothes on, like underwear on, or just like naked, getting like first thing in the morning after going to the bathroom, nothing in your body, nothing in your stomach, so you get a nice consistent data point. Step on it, stay on it, and then it'll actually not only give you your weight, but it'll give you an overall body composition reading. And then it pulls up in the app. You got to have the app open to get that data point. So that's something I wanted to just like highlight for you guys to go over. And bam. Young Sam, do you have one of these? Did I ever get you one of these?
I don't.
So we're going to have to get you one. So we'll put that off to the side for now. Now let's see. What do we want to get into next year? What do you guys have questions on? One thing, this is what I was looking for, but earlier, Young Sam, that I wanted to talk about was the ZenWise, the no bloat digestive enzymes and prebiotics. And I was joking with Sam. I was like, you know what, dude? I had these in the kitchen. I put them in this area where I put all my supplements. And I know that it was bothering my wife, like how they were disorganized. So she moved them, but I don't know where she moved them to. But I wanted to just highlight the benefit to these is not only if you guys are looking for probiotics to help your gut health, this is also designed to help with some of the bloating. Now, where might this come into play? I'll give you a good example. Maybe you eat, like if you have kind of acid reflux or anything like that, and you have a marinara sauce that comes down, this can also help support with that. But this is where I think of it. If let's say I happen to just eat like an entire pack of Reese's, which I've been committed to not. And since we came out with our dessert cookbook that's dropping in August, so stay tuned for that, y'all. I've been making my own protein peanut butter cups. And Ashley's been actually like playing with the recipe. She's got a really, really good one dialed in. But let's say you splurge a little bit more than you planned on. Take these right away and it'll help with that discomfort. Because the next morning after having those sugary items, man, is horrible. Even my kids at this stage of the game, my 5-year-old and 3-year-old, they know, hey, you know why we don't have too much sugar? Because our tummy doesn't feel so great the next day. So if you guys can relate to that, where you kind of go a little too hard in the paint, having this can be really helpful. And then even in the day-to-day, even if from not a bloat perspective, having those digestive enzymes and the probiotics of it can be really beneficial. So I want to highlight that. Also, and because they have a Prime Day deal, 20% off. So this is a $2,000 sauna, 20% off. So you're going to save about $400. Look at that. $400 savings right now. I can't wait to get this one in. Transparently hasn't come in yet, but I'm going to get this puppy in next. And I'm either going to put it right there in that corner, or because I've had the portable one, we're getting that new upgraded Sauna Life. I'm really pumped about this one. And then we're also going to play with the adjustable dumbbells, which we got into, which we'll pull these up. Now, transparently, the set that go up to 15, they go in 2.5 pound increments. Really, to me, that's more for stability work. But then you can always get bigger sets. You can always go up to like 25, 50, 55. But having the like, for most people, this is actually going to be a pretty good set to just kind of start off with. Let's see, what else? Oh, you know what I wanted to highlight, guys, for you real quick before we start to get out of here and I'll start to bring home? The Dymatize. I've been using the chocolate peanut butter cup for those protein peanut butter cups I was talking about, which I'll highlight right here. They got 15% off. But let's let it highlight there. There it is. Perfect. So, but the Dunkin' Donuts, they partner with Dunkin' Donuts, dude. Yeah. We got this. Hold on. This is the new move to mix with the coffee. Dunkin' Donuts partnered 95. So the thing you got to keep in mind, guys, this already has 95 milligrams of caffeine. So that's basically a cup of coffee with it. So then when I mix it with a cup of coffee, it's like supercharged. So I'm very conservative with my coffee when I do this. But the flavor, man, oh, so good. And look at this. There's 0 added sugar and only 1 gram of total sugar. And for 120 calories, you get 25 grams of protein. So that's 80% of the protein or the calories coming from protein. So for every 120 calories, 100 of those calories are coming from protein. That means only like 1 gram of fat, 2 grams of carb. Like it's an awesome combo. And the flavor, like if you guys like that Dunkin' flavor, man, this is a really good one. The last thing I wanted to highlight, I was talking about this yesterday with somebody because they said they broke their smartwatch. I was like, listen, I have the Apple, the Series 8, absolutely great. Here's some of my favorite things. But I've talked about in the past, you don't have to spend a crazy amount of money to get a good, reliable smartwatch. Now, Apple, obviously the brand syncs up with your phone. Like I have it on right now. Obviously, it's great, right? You got all these great features, syncs up with pretty much everything. And again, because you got that Prime Day exclusive, goes from $430 to basically $300. Really, really good deal. However, if you don't want to break the bank on that, you can go to your Darillo. Darillo is a brand I've worked with. They've sponsored. They've sent it out to me before I got the Apple Watch because we got it as like a deal with switching over to Verizon. I use the Darillo one, and it is very comparable as far as like resting heart rate, training activity, syncing up to our apps, like all that stuff, blood oxygen levels, like all these things. It provides a lot of really good data. So the biggest thing I like is resting heart rate. So I know if I wake up in the morning, let's actually check what my resting heart rate was. I don't know if I had it today. Yeah, so today was our super elevated resting heart rate day, 60 or 58. Normally mine's between like 38 and 42. So that means like I'm way above. So that's why I went to jiu-jitsu just to drill. I didn't even live roll. We're not doing core workouts. Today's an active recovery day for me. And also there's a fracture in my foot and something's going on with my knee because like I was in so much pain. I couldn't even sleep this morning. I was originally not even going to train this morning. I was going to sleep in, but I just couldn't. So I say a lot to say, even checking your resting heart rate becomes a really valuable data point and being able to simply pull it up on your watch, plus all the integrations. We got voice commands. It's like really cool. And for the LOF, the Lifestyle of Fitness app, you can literally just pull it up right there on the app and be able to get your workout and track everything right there on your watch. You don't have to have your phone available. So whether it's the Apple Watch, the Darillo smartwatch, super clutch. The one product that I didn't talk about yet, I didn't want to finish with this, is the cervical traction device. So this is one, let me pull up. This one's like kind of a crazy one because I've had some cervical issues with my neck. So this is one I wanted to kind of finish with. Where did I put it up here? Yeah. Oh, yeah. This one we're going to make an unboxing video on. Check. We're going to make an unboxing video first. Then I'll actually make some more content demoing it. But this one I'm pretty hyped about. Let me set up my mic. Turn this puppy on. Boop. Pop this puppy in. And again, if you guys got specific questions on this that you want me to go over, let me know. So I will gladly do that. But let's pull it up. So I'm actually going to look off because I haven't used this before. So clearly it's something we're going to be. Oh, what's up, Chris? Get all that work in. Last year I did 162 days of working out. Nice. This year you're already at 95. Oh, yeah. Sam's already getting ready. So we're going to do a little unboxing video here, Chris. We got this WeTrack cervical traction. So I'm going to pull up. Let's flip the camera around. Boom. All right, let's look at our cervical traction device. If you guys got neck pain or something, this might be an option for you. So I'm literally going to be unboxing it. It comes in a nice little carrying case. Ooh, I wasn't expecting this. Got to be honest, I wasn't expecting the carrying case. So you could throw this, kind of grab the handle, throw it over your shoulder. Now, let's look at the key details. The few things I'm going to look at is how much setup does it have? How simple is it to use? Now, I've used different traction devices, so I'm pretty comfortable with this. So you got a nice little instruction manual. You got all the breakdowns, the insight, safety instructions and warnings. I always like to see like less than 5. This has 7, so it might be a little bit more complex. We're going to unpack this bad boy. And again, this is something you're obviously going to talk to your doctor, physical therapist, or medical professional. Ooh, this is beefy, dude. This is like pretty substantial as far as the material. All right, so that's why too we got it kind of strapped in. So you're going to unvelcro it to get it out. And then I'm going to pull up. I have the live chat open. So in the live chat, hopefully you guys will give me questions to go over or things that you guys want to know about. So I'm going to be looking over here. And then again, this is also great. It does have that travel bag. I will say that. I'm curious to see. All right. Yeah. So 10 minutes is what they kind of recommended. Intensity level goes up to 50 pounds of traction on this. That's pretty interesting. So this is what we're controlling. You can see it right here. That's what you're going to dial it up. Starting at 0 goes all the way up to 50. So we're kind of using that dial to crank up the intensity. Obviously, we're turning this on. And this is the actual adjustable dynamic and slide. So you can kind of place your head in. Your neck's going to go right in here. So I'll kind of show you guys what this would look like. Taking my hat slightly. Actually, I'm going to keep that on. And we would just basically position it just like this. Okay. And then I would put this obviously in the front on my forehead, but I don't want to do that right now just because I got my mic on. But you would position that and then be able to lay down, obviously, doing this. But I wanted to just create an unboxing. It's actually super simple. I thought I'd have to piece a bunch of things together. So I'll make another video demoing it in more time, but just so you guys can expect it. Pretty simple, honestly. I'm really excited to try this out. What kind of questions do you guys have in the chat that you want to see me kind of speak to? And again, you got this nice like travel bag. What do you think, young Sam? Ooh, I just cracked my head. It's for any kind of neck issue. So have you ever had like traction done before? So tractions where basically like it literally like decompresses your neck.
Yeah.
So like pulls on it and decompresses your spine. So it's something you do have to be very like mindful of though. If it's a fresh injury, you obviously want to talk to your doctor about like, is this the right thing? Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you, sir. Got one piece right here. That's kind of like the big, oh, this is just like a nice padded piece. All right, so we're going to pop this in here and I'll make some more content on that to come. This is like, I guess, the pros and cons. So I'm super grateful to have all this Amazon stuff, but then it's like, man, got all the stuff to do or all the pieces and variables and parts, but that's all good. So I think that's pretty much going to do it for today, y'all. I mean, maybe I actually will hang out longer. I'll see from you guys. You tell me what you want. I just pull out of my chat. Here we go. I missed what you said, Del. So I use an inversion table. Yeah, that's a great stretch. An inversion table is basically the same concept, but more so for the lumbar spine. So this thing will make you taller, kind of. That's actually a good point too. So it can kind of, so what happens is when we sleep every day, maybe this is what you're alluding to, Delbert, is your vertebrae kind of decompress a little bit because they're not being like pounded on just from walking and moving all the time. So that's part of it. So for sure, you'll actually kind of like get a little bit tall. That's why you're usually taller in the morning. Then at the end of the day, you're like an inch or two or half an inch shorter. So it can help with that, but also can just take some of that pressure and decompress that spine, which is also kind of fun. So let me actually, let's pull this up. I'm going to put this product. We track. Let's pull the puppy up. Yeah, there it is. And let's just double check. I think this is at 20 or 30%. Yeah, it's 21% off. So you're saving $80 on this. It brings it down from $380 to basically $300. And again, you'll see that Chapel video popping up. I'll do some more demo stuff for this as well, guys, so you can get some even more insight. And then young Sam's going to help me chop up this into like quick cuts. We got lots of fun stuff going down, so stay tuned. We got lots. It's going to take a minute though, Sam, because I know when I looked, I'm like, dang, I have like almost over 500 pieces of content. We transfer between images and the video, so obviously that's going to not be an overnight thing. It's going to be a little bit more long-term. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, what kind of questions do you guys got before we kind of bounce out? Is there other things you want me to dig into? I didn't hit everything, but I'm glad to go over things that you'd like to see more of. Like, for example, I was talking about the BitV. I brought out the dental floss. Ooh, I do also have the ice roller. I don't know if you know about this one, Sam. I have one of these already in the freezer, and then we have another one that we just got in right here. So this helps reduce like swelling and puffiness. So literally the idea is you put this roller in the freezer, right? And then this rolling part, you just like roll on your forehead, under your eyes, on your face, helps reduce some of that swelling. This is like a cool self-care idea, honestly. That's one I definitely kind of do like for self-care. Well, let's do it. Let's do an unboxing on that one too. I keep saying like, oh, that's it. And then I'm like, I'll just do one more. Just one more. Just one more, y'all. It's always just one more. And then before you know it, like 2 hours later. That's why I feel for my kids sometimes. I'm like, listen, daddy's just got to do like 5 more minutes of work. And then be like, can we do this now? And I'm like, oh man, I'm sorry. You're right, guys. Daddy will get on to the next thing. So let's pull this up. Ooh, let's see. And what kind of discount is this? This is 20%, and you get an additional 5% off anything coupons. So you really get 25% off. What's up, cold therapy? So I'm going to pull this up. We're going to make a nice little video here. Put this down. So if you got swelling, puffiness, maybe you just need some self-care, this is going to be the move. Now, the pink might lead you to believe this is going to be for my wife, but it's actually for me. Now, well, this is actually kind of cold already right off the bat. But the idea is what you do is you actually put this in the freezer. You let this padded roller part get cold, and then you actually like just put it on your eyes, your face, your forehead. It can help with puffiness. It can help with swelling. But what I like to use it for is just like breathing at the end of the day and just relaxing. One of the interesting things when I like do like cold plunges and things like that, it helps bring my heart rate down at the end of the day, especially a stressful day. So busting this out and just like doing it even for like 30 seconds to a minute helps bring the heart rate down, and it just kind of feels nice. It's a nice little self-care, y'all. Guys, don't be afraid to do self-care and get a little creative. Think outside the box here. You're welcome. What kind of questions you guys got on that too? I'm curious if you guys got any additional questions that could be helpful for me to go over. Boom. Doesn't look like we got questions on that. So, all right. And then as I'm going through all this stuff, guys, I'm going to keep pulling it up on the phone so I can tag young Sam. Elizabeth Mott roller, facial ice roller. Look at this bad boy. Yes. Yes, Sam. What questions do you have, dude?
I don't think I have too many questions on that one.
All right, so I'm going to pop this in here. Boom. What about the rest of y'all? You guys got any other questions? I already made videos on the flossing stuff, so maybe I'll just pull that out so you guys can see it. And there's just so much content to be made. So little time, y'all. So little time. I'm going to go through anything else, see if we got. I'll highlight the BitV ultrasonic. So this is the electric toothbrush. This one's my wife's. Don't tell her I jacked her toothbrush. Showing it on. But the cool thing is like super simple. Look how simple it is to like pop off the heads when you want to swap them out. Have you seen that purple toothpaste that makes your teeth super white? I have. We've played with like the chalk stuff. I haven't played with that purple stuff yet, but have you tried it yet, Delbert? I'm curious to see like everyone's response on that. But
is it that high smile?
I think so. I don't actually know what the brand is. I've just seen like different commercials for it.
Yeah.
We have our own. We have the like vegan chalk right here. This is the like, or I'm sorry, charcoal coconut activated. This like naturally does it. But it's not the purple stuff, but I know what you're talking about, Delbert. It's amazing. I got some last week and my teeth glow in the dark. What? Craziness. You get that super bright. So you pair that with your electronic toothbrush or electric toothbrush. Cool thing again, it's got timer. You can put it on the different settings. Boom. You can put it on white, clean, soft, gum care, smart. The key thing though is you do have to charge it. So it has that little chargeable base. This is one thing that I realized. Got to charge this bad boy. The battery's already dead, but you can simply comes out with 6 different heads. And then you can easily swap it out. That's the one thing, like using the same electric head is pretty gross after a period of time. Like you don't want to use that same one. So being able to swap it out is pretty awesome. And then let's see, I think I have, because I also have the water flosser. It makes me feel like an awesome dentist by the same brand, by BitV. But I don't know if I have that in the carousel or not. I know I have it in my Amazon deals list because they have a great deal as well. And then we also have the kids version of it. If your kids are like mine and like brushing their teeth, not necessarily their favorite activity, you can make it colorful. You make it enticing. You maybe make like mermaids or unicorns, different colors. Like, oh, I like it. And then the cool thing is you can actually check this out. You use the app, wait for it, and you can actually see how long they've done it, see the battery life. It's actually pretty cool. You said you brush your teeth, but I know you didn't. Also, the old school techniques, like feel if it was even wet or used. But like this one allows you to actually see if it was turned on, used, all that fun stuff, which is like pro move. pro move on BitV's part.
Don't gotta put your gross hand germs on the toothbrush.
That's a good point too. Then you definitely don't have to contaminate it with your gross hands. Yeah, I'm just going through everything else, see if there's anything else we might have missed, y'all. Let's see. Do you guys have any questions? The only thing I'll say is like the True Ready. This one I wanted to highlight when one of our fighters, Justin, and he's one of my coaches as well, he was in Thailand. He got staffed 0 times, and he made sure to bring the True Remedy tea tree and peppermint soap. Got staffed 0 times. I got staffed 4 times, and I was using like super medicated type soap, and I think it just destroyed the bacteria on my skin naturally. So using this with the tea tree, the mint, the aloe, and not destroying the natural bacteria, this was absolutely, I think, a game changer. Now I use it, and I've gotten staffed 0 times since being back in the States and like avoiding any kind of skin issues, because that's like a real thing in like just the martial arts world, training on the mats, getting kind of gross and funky. You want to protect your skin. So this one was like super helpful doing that. I think that's really it, y'all. I think we highlighted all the fun stuff. I'm going to go through everything else. Oh, you know what I wanted to talk about? Just really quick, I want to highlight it, even though I won't go over it, is our Finer Form and Flybird. These 2 different brands of benches. They have some serious deals. Serious deals. So you got 50% off. Now, the cool thing about this adjustable, this is an adjustable bench, but it also has, notice, you can do the Romanian chair type deadlift or back extension. Why isn't it loading? There we go. But so you can see, so you can not only adjust the height so it goes decline, you can bring it down, but you can also go with that back extension. Notice she's got the weights right here. You get that full extension, lock in. It's actually really cool. The only thing I will highlight, though, that I like to be very, very aware of is the for the adjustable dynamic of it, it's not going to go to an incline. So this is decline, and it's great for, again, hitting your core as well as doing bench press movements, but it's not going to be a like incline-based option. So that's something to just keep in mind. Flat bench, yes, it'll be able to do back extensions, Roman chair, ab, all those types of variations, but it's not going to be an incline-based bench. So that's why I wanted to make sure we also got the Flybird. This one's also 54% off, and this also will fold up. This is the one that I have. It's got all the ranges of motion as far as from incline, flat, decline, change of seat, but this one doesn't get the core as much, and it will fold up. So look at that. You can store it away. It's about 15 inches wide, so you can throw it over in the corner. It doesn't have to take up a lot of space, but when it's ready to rock, nice and stable. This holds up to 800 pounds. So, oh wait, I'm sorry, 300 pounds. I'm sorry, 600 pounds. The other one, they have a second version of it that holds up to 800. I guess this one only does 600. I wonder why. Maybe they played with the settings a little bit or the materials, but even 600 pounds, like, you're going to be pretty okay from my experience.
If you're benching, there's no reason to get over like 400 to 500 at the most.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like, so if you're like a 400-pound person, you want to at least be able to press your weight. So that's the only thing to keep in mind. If you're like 300, 3 bills and plus, you may want a different type of bench. But for most of us, I feel like that's not really going to be the thing that's going to be the limiting factor. But yeah, y'all, I think that's it. I wanted to make sure I got you guys hung out, added value, got our hour in. I'm going to roll. Me and Young Sam are going to go over some coaching things. I got some more things that I'm going to go over on my end. And thank you guys for joining on Prime Day. Absolutely awesome. A fun time. Hope you guys got some great value from it. I had a great time with you guys. If you have any questions, again, deals are going to be running throughout the rest of the day, so take advantage of it. But after today, they're going to be gone. The last thing I'll highlight, if you guys did not get the 28-day reset, it is going to be free, but it's not done after today. It's going to be back to a paid price for today, so make sure you get on that. And with that being said, cheers, y'all. I'll catch you later. Cheers, Young Sam.
Cheers.
I'm going to pretend like, yeah, there we go. Got our drink on.